Make sure you guys go to ilovebig10football.com. Let's get to this week's odds. Indiana State is at Indiana. New Mexico is at UCLA. UCLA is a 15.5 point favorite, plus 475 on the money line if you want to take New Mexico with the upset. Oregon at Northwestern. Now, y'all see how crazy those odds were last week for Oregon, and they covered the spread. This week, they're four touchdown favorites again. 27.5 points at Northwestern. We'll see if Northwestern can pull off a big upset. That game is in Chicago, so we'll see. Wisconsin at Alabama. Alabama is a 21.5 point favorite. You remember last year when they had Jalen Milroe, they went on the road and gave Wisconsin a pretty good spanking. So, after their rude awakening at Florida State, looks like last week they got pretty pissed off and they put 70 or something points, maybe even 77 points on I don't know if it was a Sun Belt or a Conference USA team, but it was a non-Power 4 team. They put a pretty good butt whooping on them. So Wisconsin is plus 1,000 if you want to take the upset. So you bet 100. I believe you'd win $1,000. So Houston Christian FCS school at Nebraska, Towson at Maryland, Villanova at Penn State, USC at Purdue. I got USC 21.5 point favorites at Purdue, plus 1,100 for Purdue to win. Now Barry Odom did, take on a tough job at Purdue, but he's a heck of a coach. We'll see what he can do. I don't see a line for Villanova, Penn State, or Towson, Maryland. That's why I didn't say anything about it. I'll see if I can find it somewhere else. Mike Vick and his guys are at Rutgers, Norfolk State. Youngstown State at Michigan State. Ohio at Ohio State. Ohio State's 31-point favorites or 31.5 point favorites. There is no money line. It says Ohio money line off. So it looks like they're not offering a money line on certain casinos. But like I said, we're going to look up and see if other places have money lines on those other bets I didn't say earlier. Western Michigan at Illinois, 27.5 favorites for the Illini. Looks like the money lines are off for Western Michigan. Massachusetts at Iowa, money line off. Iowa's supposed to win by 35.5, so 35.5 points, so make it 36-point favorites for the Iowa Hawkeyes. And Minnesota will go on the road to take on Cal. That's a late game for Minnesota. Minnesota is 1.5 point favorites, so they're favored to win this game. Cal, now this is a funny one. Cal is minus 105, so that's pretty much an even game. I don't know why they don't just say even on the money line there, but that's from ESPN Bet. Let's see if we can find some odds on the other scores, because that's irritating me that we can't find those. But some good football this week. Some conference play earlier than I thought it would be. I didn't think it would be conference play this early, but I mean, no surprise. I wonder what everybody's thoughts is about Michigan last week. They put up a good fight. Unfortunately, they came up short. But I mean, other than that, it was a good fight. Let's see if we can find these odds, man. All right. So I went to another website. Nope, still not finding any odds for Indiana State. So that's Universal. I mean, Houston Christian, no odds. For Nebraska, went to another site. I do got Central Michigan versus Michigan. Michigan is 27.5 point favorites. So that's an odd we couldn't find earlier. Maryland at Towson, still no odd there. Villanova versus Penn State, still no odds there. Everything else is about the same. Rutgers, Norfolk State, no odds. Michigan State, Youngstown State, no odds. So it looks like they're not even trying to take chances on the money line with some of these. they're not trying to lose. I guess ever since that Appalachian State Michigan game. They just not taking chances on the money line with these because it will be so egregious. And if they actually pull off the upset, it'll probably put a lot of the casinos and the online sports betting agencies out of business. So yeah, that's all the odds that we got, for, ladies and gentlemen. I was about to say fellas, but ladies and gentlemen. So make sure you go to ilovebig10football.com. That is the odds for this week. The ones I see, 27.5 point underdogs, Northwestern at home. Let's see if they can, lose by 25. That would be one I would maybe take a guess on. Purdue in a new direction with Barry Odom. Let's see if they can, lose by only 10 points or pull the upset off. Cal versus Minnesota. I mean, that's a money line bet. You may want to go with Cal because they're the home team. We'll see. So that's a good one. And then, yeah, that's about it. UCLA. New Mexico does have a new coach. The new coach they have is a very good coach. He was very successful at the FCS level, and I believe he'll bring success to the FBS level. But yeah, that'll be a good one too. So y'all make sure y'all check it out. I love Big10Football.com. And good luck this week, and good luck to your team. And can't wait to get the season rolling. Midweek, mid-season is the funnest. Peace.